Hello and welcome to the Captain's League presented by SeatGeek, the inaugural season. How it works, there are 4 captains, there are 4 tournaments, there are 4 sports. Before each tournament, there will be a draft of 12 pool players. After each draft concludes, there will be a trade window where you can trade players that were just drafted and also future draft picks to get yourself in a better spot in future tournaments. The captains, myself, Jack Doyle, Jolly Olive, and Jake Storiale. The teams, the breakdowns, the story, the rippers, and the good fellas. There's a point system for the entire league. If you win the regular season, you get 1 point. If you come in 4th place in the playoffs, 0 points. 3rd place gets 1 point. 2nd place gets 3 points. 1st place, 5 points. After the 4 tournaments conclude, the captain with the least amount of points will be relegated to a pool player next season. Holy smokes. And as I told you, this one was brought to you by SeatGeek, the #1 ticketing app. The app is phenomenal. Red bubbles mean this seat's available, but it's not a good deal. Green bubbles mean you can buy this seat, and it's a hell of a deal. Get the app. There's over 70,000 events in your area right now, and use code WAREHOUSE, WAREHOUSE. You can find the spelling when you go subscribe to the channel. It's right by the button. Thank you to SeatGeek for presenting the Captain's League, and thank you to you guys for watching. Let's throw it straight to the draft.
I'm the only guy coming in here with some slight surprises because I missed the training days because I was at Vanessa Hudgens' wedding. What? Oh, me and Cole are friends. I like him.
You gotta hide your cards. You can't play your cards.
I want Joe's on my team because he can pitch. So I might not draft Joe's and then see who he falls to, and they need help with offense, then trade for Joe's.
Joe's McFly, I don't want him anywhere near my roster. That's bad for the vibes. He's late today. His neck hurts for some reason. He keeps telling people that.
In a religious and a non-religious way, I do really pray that everyone watches their back.
I think Jake is someone I'm looking to trade with. Jake's picks are a little bit more unfavorable than mine, in my opinion. He'll never let his confidence show that through. I think he feels very self-assured. But deep down, he's known he's got to make some switches, and he's engaged in some conversations.
So they said there's a clear 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming I have the 4 pick, 4, 5.
I think Zoe's going 4 or 5.
I made an error, so hopefully Jack doesn't pick me so we can switch pants and I can wear his white pants. That's on me, my bad.
I think sabotage wins championships in this Captain's League.
Welcome, first annual Captain's League draft. Honored to have the first pick. With the first pick, the breakdowns will be selecting Luke O'Brien.
I don't know. A little family bias getting in the way. Didn't have him on my board.
I like his speed at wicketkeeper with the new rules. I think that's a very important position to save runs on the back boundary. He also was one of the top 3 boundary hitting players and can pitch a little bit. I also think he's better at understanding the rules than some of the other top picks, a little less adaptive to the ball and play mindset.
With the 2nd overall pick in the ball and play draft, the Jolly Goodfellas will be selecting Lou Dab.
Mashers.
Lou is the most efficient hitter in the ball and play tournament. Lou's team likely should have won if not for the shortcomings of his teammates. So I like to think that Lou can get a little bit of redemption with the Jolly Goodfellas.
A lot of termite.
Turmoil?
A lot of turmoil in my brain going to this. The first round is going to leave to 2nd round a lot.
He's right.
With my 3rd overall pick, I am going to take Rob Stracco.
Wow. Nice pick.
Chalk 1, 2, 3, and now we see Jake on the turn.
And now we see.
pivot point of the draft. People are saying back-to-back picks, so I don't even want to label these guys first or second rounders, really.
But they are.
I'm actually going to consider them both second rounders to keep them humble. I'm going to take Dalton Feely. Jimmy talked a little bit about buy-in. Dalton's going to be bought in, and he's going to bring the energy, and he's probably going to make the kid heart emoji that people do. So, Dalton Feely, team story.
I was not expecting that.
With my second round pick, I believe in the New York Yankees. I believe in pink. I believe in victory. I need an ace on the bump and someone who's been there. I am taking Beatrice Bourbon David, BBD, to be my ace and my muse.
You're winning so far. You have 2.
If the games were to start right now, you'd have a huge advantage.
Lived with this guy for a while. I gotta kind of go out on a limb and go for athleticism and the hope that my team's gonna learn along the way and just kind of believe in themselves. I'm taking Ryan Cohen.
Wow. Pick him up and put him down.
There are some scouting notes on this player that might alarm some. Not me. I believe in flu game. I believe in playing above your potential. I believe in seeing beyond the stats on a sheet. The 7th overall pick in the ball and play draft for the Jolly Good Fellows is Zoe D'Amalia. Not my roommate, his roommate.
Kind of an agreed upon mess, 8 through 12.
Feels rude.
Well, you just don't know. There's just a little less knowing here.
They're our friends.
But this is who I thought would be left in the last 5.
So you've had a lot of time to think about it.
Had a lot of time to think about it. Haven't put together much conclusive thoughts.
It's good. That's what you want out of a captain.
I will be taking someone who's making their warehouse debut, which feels odd.
Yeah.
Jack Sorensen.
Yep.
Handsome.
I think I would have done the same.
You got a hot team.
It's a hot team.
The players remaining, if we don't have a graphic up or anything, are these 4. Joes, Pennick, DeVersa, Rourke. Talked a lot about buy-in. We've mentioned some defense. I didn't think I was going to do this.
Wow.
I will be taking Lucas DeVersa, 9.
Wormy.
Kid lives on the ground.
Wormy.
He's a goalie, and he's never left the warehouse, not with 2 pounds of dust on his clothes.
We've had our differences.
Wow.
He's a man I share a lot of time with. Vibes are through the roof. With the 10th overall pick, I'm taking Justin Pennick.
Oh.
Kid's an athlete.
He's an athlete.
Lots of heart.
You guys thought I was going to pick Joe's? That's crazy.
I'm picking Joe's.
You guys pissed off the wrong hombre. He's shown his growth in blitzball and life. Dan Allen Rourke might be your last pick in the draft, but he's my number 1 last pick in the draft.
Good draft. Good first draft. There's now a 30-minute, give or take, trade window beginning. You can trade player for player straight up. But if you want to get a better draft position in a future sport, the only way you can trade pick for pick right now is to include a player for player swap.
I like my squad a lot. Willing to move something in round 3 potentially, but I'm trying to trade the first blitzball pick. So.
The first blitzball pick is on the table.
Yes, very much on the table.
My thought process has changed a little bit after learning the 1-1 in blitzball is available. I guess first I want to ask what exactly you're looking for in a package that would involve you letting go of that 1-1.
And that 1-2 could be available as
that
well.
1-2 could be available. Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I'm looking for a big package to stack floorball.
Yeah.
And
Because
move
I have the 1-1 in floorball, and I think I'm willing to hear things on that.
Yeah.
Jack, I'm going to put a minute or so on the clock. I have an offer for you, just to keep things moving.
Yeah.
You have Ryan Cohen at 6. I have Sorensen at 8. Both have never played the game. Both making their warehouse debuts. Similar skill sets, I think, in general. But I'm willing to trade, or want to trade. I get Ryan, you get Sorensen. I'd give you my 4 in exchange for your 7 in floorball.
The only thing would be I'd have to do that trade after I trade with Jolly.
But that fucks up the timer thing that I did.
James, if I may intervene for a second.
Okay.
Our picks are close together in blitzball and floorball.
Yeah. I have an offer for you, Jake, but
if in both of those second rounds.
Yes, that's my offer. Flip these.
Right.
Flip these.
Right.
For these 2.
I kind of want that floorball 4.
Well, I would do the 4 for the 6 in floorball, but no blitzball attached.
I think I'm okay for now.
We flip the 1 and the 3 in floorball.
Right.
We flip the 2 and the 4 in blitzball.
Significant.
Significant. I get BBD. You get Zell.
I need more than that. If you're going up to the 2 pick in blitzball, that's a very clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. 1 and 3 swap.
Okay.
2, 7, 4, 5 swap. So now we're essentially switching draft position. You get the wraparound in blitzball now. Zoe, BBD.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
What just happened?
15 minutes.
A trade has happened.
A lot of pieces.
Jim, what about 6 and 4 in floorball for Doyle Sorensen swap?
Yeah, I'll do that.
We have a trade?
The 6 and the 4 in floorball.
Interesting.
Jack, you have Joe's and Diversa. Any interest in a swap there?
Yeah, but I'm viewing that more even.
The players.
Yeah.
I agree. Only options we have would be the 10-12 in slap ball, which just gets you out of the last pick.
I think that's a good deal.
I agree that it makes sense.
A lot of trades. How fun. A lot of trades.
Very interesting. That was hard work, but I wanted Luke, one of Doyle or Cohen and Joe's as my final team, so I'm pretty happy.
Okay.
Does that conclude the draft?
I think so.
Good draft.
Hey,
Pleasure.
Good draft.
Good draft.
good drift.
For the audience, we will play this. There's a point system, and then in the off season, in between ball and play and the slap ball draft, each team will be allowed to make 2 pick-for-pick drafts that will be approved by Commissioner Jeremy.
Trades.
And we will trades, and we will let you know next draft when those happen. All right. Now we got to make the call. All right, here we go. I would like to formally welcome Joe's McFly to the breakdowns.
First pick, huh?
First pick. I would also like to welcome Dalton Feely to the breakdowns. And Lucas O'Brien to the breakdowns.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm going to formally announce my second overall pick first. Lou Deb. Get a bracelet as well, Pat. Big baby David.
Hey!
Welcome to the Goodfellas. Take a bracelet. Justin Pennick.
Is this the big jersey?
We'll figure it out. All right, boys, let's slide over.
I think I drafted 3 dogs, and I can't wait to go to war with each and every one of you that's on my team. Rob Sirocco. Ryan Cohen. And Lucas DeVersa. Welcome to the team.
Let's fucking go. Roberto Clemente. Are you kidding me?
I want you guys to feel this. I want you guys to feel this. They laughed. Dan Rourke, you're on this team.
Thank you, Jake.
That's number 2. If that fits you, that fit Jeter. Jack Sorensen. This is your warehouse. You're my Mariano Rivera, 42. Lorenzo from the grave. You got options. Oh, there's a 99 too. Yeah, my bad.
Take note. Which one are you wearing?
We are the story.
Give me the 2.
You want the 2?
I want the 2.
Do you want either of these?
I'm happy with my team. I wanted Joe's, and then I got a little nervous.
Jimmy had to trade for me, he told me. And that's good. It's good to feel wanted.
Draft board doesn't mean fucking shit. You know, we got to play on the field. Super pumped. Let's catch 2 years for the breakdowns, baby.
I think we might be the favorites, low-key. I really like having Luke.
I love our team. Our team's solid. I think we are probably the favorites, if not up there 1 and 2.
Yeah, I got him goodie bags, and the goodie bags are awesome. They're like everything you would need in there.
I got a goodie bag from Jim. Has some stuff in it. I haven't checked that out yet, so I wonder what it is.
I got him a gummy snack, a chocolate snack.
Some gummies are in there. Hopefully it's not the gummies I think, because we want to win.
A bouncy ball, a Slim Jim.
I'm really excited. And Jimmy's always planning, so I don't have to do that anymore. I don't got to think. Just put me in the right place.
Cool. All these other captains, they're playing general manager. Jimmy's coaching. I did fill out Jimmy's pre-tournament survey and said that the only person I would quit if they were on my team was Joe's. I don't know why I just said that actually, because I was hoping no one would bring it up.
I think Charlie and Jimmy got good teams. I think my team maybe is sliding at that 3rd place expected finish, which I think we're going to do a top 2 finish and shock the world.
You went in.
Jack, in the last couple training sessions, Doyle really bought into the strategy of the game and making sure you see all your pitches. So, and he's got a good team that's going to really, I think, listen and buy into that. So I'm a little nervous about the Rippers.
I found out I was traded for Joe's, which I feel good about that. I feel like that's a bar I can beat.
I drafted heart. I drafted dogs, and I drafted vibes. I drafted hardy dogs with good vibes.
When you have Rob Sirocco on your team, chemistry is not an issue. He's a vibes guy and elite at the sport.
I am hella excited about being a part of the Rippers. I went on a Jack the Ripper tour when I was 18 in England, and that was kind of what attracted me to the Rippers in the first place. But
yeah, I think when my guys saw each other standing in that locker room, they kind of the energy that they're all first round picks.
Tom Brady wasn't a first overall pick, and Ludwig van Beethoven wasn't a first overall pick, and I'm excited to be not in the last round, and I feel like I'm a little bit of a wild card. I really like our squad. I think that Jimmy probably has the most talented squad, but I think we could compete with them, potentially win.
Well, just like Jack the Ripper did, he slayed all of his victims. That's what we're gonna do. First up is the Jollies, the Goodfellas. So they're done. We'll see you later. See.
Really happy with where my team ended up. I knew I had to improve my pitching on my team, and I knew that this was one of the tournaments that I had to place well in because former champion, I'm going to have limitations in floor ball. I've never played it before. So I figured, you know what? Let's go full leverage. Let's make the ball and play team the best it can be.
I have a very quick thought. I was picked 10th. I was expected to be picked 9th. I'm taking that personally.
I'm incredibly happy to end up on Jolly's team. I don't know how he's able to swing that. I was mock drafting with the rest of you, and I didn't think it was going to be possible.
You know, we're going to have good team chemistry, and I think the boys are going to show up and play some ball. You know, we're going to get the job done. I'm very happy where I'm at. Very happy.
So this is a very close-knit team. We're excited with what we have, but I'm taking it personally.
If Jolly can get his team to play the game and not just hit pop-ups, then I really like his team.
We got the best pitcher, the best hitter, Jolly and I do a little everything. We're very well positioned.
But, you know, we got to compete. It's all about competing and having a good time out here.
I'm excited. I think we have everybody's good in the strength at which they're good at. I'm good bowling. There's BBD's a well overall player. Jolly and Lou are going to smash the ball. I'm very excited. I'm taking it personally.
I am very sick and very tired. I don't feel very well. But I heard that Jolly traded me, so I have enough energy to muster up one good game, and I'm going to put up the best numbers you've ever seen against the good fellas. They're done.
So, you know, he's sick today. I think that hurt his value a little bit. But the playoffs next week, and I've got motivated Jack Sorensen. This might be his warehouse game.
Dan Warwick and I were roommates together for a year. Had no problems.
Dan Warwick last pick. Don't piss that guy off. I've seen him.
Listen, I don't want to overstate it that I'm like greatly upset about being the last pick. Is it ideal? No, it's not ideal. And yes, I missed practice last week.
Yeah, we're going up against Jake. I don't think he has the strongest team. It sounds like he traded a lot of draft picks.
I think it's going to be like everyone else is going to be sitting there at the end like, wait, shit, they won ball in play and he grabbed all this draft capital going forward? GM of the year?
I think it was something where he's like, let's win other sports. I don't care about ball and play. That's a losing mentality. I don't want to be on a losing mentality team. This is a winning mentality team. We're going to break it down.
That's up for them to think and for us to prove wrong.
Who's writing us off? Fuck 'em.